Hi, rookies. We're back again. Today is Friday, March 20th. Whew, we're marching right on through the month of March. We're already to the 20th day of March. And I am so tired and a little bit grumpy today because I did not sleep very well last night. I've had so many feelings going on in my body, and they've been getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and they woke me up last night and I could not get back to sleep. I was just thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking, and it just wouldn't stop, and I had to tell myself, stop and calm down. Who is that taught us how to stop and calm down? That's right, it was Mrs. Bittner and Puppy. And did you see who came to my house while we are away from school? It's Rainbow, Puppy's sister. And she came to help us remember all the ways that we can be safe, kind, and responsible rookies. And sometimes when we're having those big feelings, we forget how to be safe and how to be responsible and how to be kind. And so she's here to remind us that we're going to stop and calm down. And then when I did that last night, I could fall back to sleep. But you know what I did this morning? I still kind of had those feelings. And so I talked to one of my friends and told them about my feelings, that I'm just really kind of anxious about all of this time that we've been spending at home. And after I talked to my friend, I felt better. I still have those feelings inside, but they're not quite so big. So it really helped me to talk to my friend. And you can talk to a friend, or you can talk to your special grown-up or somebody else that lives at your house. You can talk to them and let them know how you're feeling, because they might have some of those feelings also. And when you're talking together, you can help those feelings feel a little bit smaller and you can digest them a little bit better. Well, I know Rainbow here, she wants us to be safe and responsible and kind rookies while we're at home and spending this time at home. You can always send me an email or remind if you're having some big feelings, and I'd be happy to contact you and help you through some of those feelings. You can always let me know, and I am always here to help you. Some of these feelings are about all these days that we've been at home. It feels kind of strange. It's very different. And it gets uncomfortable that we're at home when we should be at school. But, it can also be an adventure. We could do something new, something that we haven't done before. We've got time to do it now. And we could practice something that we want to get better at. Or we can rest our bodies and let our bodies have a nap. I've been taking some naps, and it's been kind of nice to be able to have that extra rest. I'm not used to being able to do that. And my body has been so thankful for me taking the time to lay down and rest for a while. Well, this might be the third e-learning day, but it's been our 5th day here at home. It's already been a week. Yes, we've made it 1 week. We're 1 week closer to coming back. So that means we need to celebrate. And you know what I like to do when we celebrate? I like to bake cakes. And I have a story that I love to read when I'm getting ready to bake a cake. It's Froggy Bakes a Cake, one of my favorite stories. This is Froggy Bakes a Cake by Jonathan London. We've already read Froggy Gets Dressed, and this is another silly book about Froggy baking a cake. Well, it was Froggy's mother's birthday, and Froggy was outside making mud pies. That sounds like fun. Froggy calls his father. What? Help me bake a cake for your mother. Oh, please, please, cried Froggy. I want to bake it all by myself. So Froggy flopped into the kitchen. Flop, flop, flop. You'll need some flour, said his father, and sugar and chocolate. I know, cried Froggy, and he pushed the chair up against the counter and climbed up. He looked down for the flour, or he took down the flour, and he took down the sugar, and he took down the chocolate candy that his mother had hidden since Halloween. And we need lots of flour and sugar, cried Froggy, and he dumped the large bag of flour and the whole box of sugar into the big yellow bowl. We need lots and lots of chocolate, said Froggy, and he dumped in 10 handfuls of chocolate-covered flies. I don't know about the flies. Chocolate I'm up for. Flies, not so much. We need milk too, said Froggy's father. I know, cried Froggy. And then he flopped to the fridge, flop, 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 and he grabbed a carton of milk. Oops! It dropped on his foot and spilled. Uh-oh. And eggs and butter, added his father. I know, cried Froggy. He snatched the carton of eggs. Oops! He only broke 4 or 5 eggs. And only 1 stick of butter fell on the floor. Uh-oh. Don't forget the baking powder, said his father. I know, cried Froggy, and he climbed up and took down the baking powder. Then he cracked 7 eggs into the bowl. Crack, 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 crack. And only a few of the shells fell in. And then he put in the butter, bloop, and he poured in the milk, glub, 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 glub. And finally, he dumped the whole box of baking powder in. Oh my goodness. Shaloop. Time to mix it all together, said his father. I know, cried Froggy. And he stirred it, and he slopped it, and he mixed it, and he plopped it, and then he dumped it all into all of the goopy cake batter into the cake pan and shoved the cake into the oven. And he sang, oogly boogly burpily, bake. I make and I bake and I wait for the cake. Froggy, said his father. What? While you wait for the cake to bake, help me blow up the balloons. So Froggy blew up the balloons. He blew and he blew and he blew and he blew and he blew. Pop. Uh-oh. I think he blew too much. Now, said his father, help me set the table. Froggy helped set the table. Oops! He knocked over the lemonade and the paper party tablecloth got all wet. Oh my. Froggy, called his mother. What? Something smells good. It's a surprise, yelled Froggy, and he flopped back to the kitchen. Flop, flop, flop. Well, come and get it, hollered Froggy, and Froggy's mother and father flopped in and slid across the buttery floor. Oh my goodness. And Froggy said, are you ready? And he opened the oven door. Oh no. Yikes! The cake exploded, yelled Froggy's father. Oops, cried Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. Too much baking powder, I guess. It's good though, said his father, licking his fingers. Oh my goodness, only daddies do that. Wait, cried Froggy. I'll be right back. Flop, flop, flop. Happy birthday, Mom, he said, and he handed her a fresh mud pie with a candle in it. I made it all by myself. Oh, Froggy, said his mother, this is the best birthday pie I ever had. What a mess, said Froggy's father. Let's go out to celebrate. Great, said Froggy. Yes, said Froggy's mother. And together they leapfrogged all the way to the bakery. Flop, flop, flop. Oh, I am so excited about baking a cake, but I'm not going to be putting any of the flies in. Maybe some chocolate chips, but not chocolate-covered flies. That's not for me. But I wonder what you might like to do while you're at home. What's something new that you've already tried? Or what's something new you want to try? Or have you practiced anything that you already know? And have you given your body a rest? I think I'll put my cake in the oven and then I'm going to take a rest this afternoon too. With all of the clouds in the sky, it makes my body a little sleepy anyway. So I'm going to make my cake and bake it, and I'll be thinking of you when I'm eating it because it's something that I enjoy, and I enjoy each and every one of you. I wish you well, my rookies, and I will be seeing you soon. Bye-bye.